Professor James Woudhuysen is here, social commentator, of course, because we've seen a couple of new types of protests going on over the last couple of weeks. The first was in the O2 arena, where there was a big tennis tournament going on, and in fact it turned out to be the last tennis tournament Roger Federer would ever play in. An organisation called Stop Private Jets has decided to become rather extreme, shall we say, in their protests. And what we saw there was a guy setting fire to his own arm before being taken away by the security people. Now, apparently, this latest eco-protester, Maddie Budd, is explaining why she's about to do something horrific. Have a look at this.
Hi, my name is Maddie. I'm 21. He's a hero. People are going to say that this is profoundly, obscenely disrespectful to his life and the NHS that he stood up for. And I agree. I was studying to become a doctor because I believe in taking care of people. If we believe that the NHS is important, if we believe in taking care of each other, if we believe that NHS workers are doing essential work, why are we forcing our healthcare system into collapse? Why are we forcing our civilization into collapse? Why is basically no one taking this genocide of all humanity seriously? As the livable climate continues to collapse, that is what's going to happen because of running out of food, money, water, people to work, medicines, and meanwhile, mass death, mass disease, mass dying. All of this is true, and the government won't even end UK private jets. Climate collapse is the end of everything humans have worked for. All the safety and security that we take for granted, including modern medicine. To find out what to do in the face of this genocide, come to a Zoom meeting this Sunday at 7:30 p.m. or watch a 70-minute video. Both can be found on our website and ukprivatejets.co.uk.
So that's Maddie Budd explaining what she was about to do. We'll have video footage of that as well. James, this is a rather disturbing development, it seems to me. These people seem to be genuinely worried that we're all going to end in a horrible way. We're going to have no food, no money, no people, mass death. I mean, where are they getting it from?
Well, I think they get it from older people, actually, if we're fair about it, Mike. You know, it's easy to sort of castigate the youth, and after this outburst from Maddie, you know, we all want to rush to do that, but the educators must be educated. Karl Marx said that, actually, and I think the teachers, the professional classes, and even the policy leaders in the world have brought youth to this pretty pass where they want to do a performative act of narcissism, draw attention to themselves, and publicize this idea of total social and natural collapse. And it's distasteful, it's disrespectful, but I think really these people are the Extinction Rebellion and Plain Stupid and this new group. I think they've got 86 followers. They are the militant wing of the Davos Forum, because the Davos Forum and the World Economic Forum, the people who really back economic, social and governance criteria in the rating of companies, they make the point about collapse and the need to get out of oil in a less hysterical and tasteless manner, but they share the same agenda.
Yeah, but these people are not just talking about getting out of oil, you know, they're talking about ending all private jets. I mean, what are they going to do next, shoot one down?
Well, you know, I've never been on a private jet.
Haven't you?
No, I'm not about to board one. But I think, you know, in singling them out, it's not so much they want to shoot them down or will be able to do that, but it's a sort of culmination of a century-long campaign by liberals, Liberal Democrats and Labour, which is always to highlight the easiest targets. It's easy to go on about the World Economic Forum, and it's very easy to point out how hypocritical they are when they fly into Davos in their private jets and then pronounce that we must all cut back and have higher energy prices and all the rest of it. But, you know, it's too easy a target. We don't need the right-wing conspiracy theory that the World Economic Forum, in the shape of Klaus Schwab, is behind every bad development in the world today, is itself behind the collapse.
Yeah.
We don't have to believe in a collapse, and we don't have to believe in genocide. I thought it was very interesting that the young lady, you know, said that if you care about people, you care about our NHS, and you want to stop genocide, a word that she used twice, then watch a video on Sunday night with us. And that confirms to me that they're not trying to build a movement. They're not trying to persuade people of the need to abolish private jets. They want to make these gestural moves, get you to watch a video, raise awareness. Their contempt for the public equals their contempt.
Is it the new sort of going down the pub, you know, which is what I used to do when I was a young student? You know?
I think your student life was more benevolent in outlook.
Well, I was genuinely trying to boost the economy by spending what little money I had on enjoying myself.
No, you were having a good time,
yes.
And that's what these killjoys just don't seem to know anything about. You know, there are bigger and bigger problems in the world, and you know, the important thing is not to go for just the easy targets. It's Liz Truss now, it was Boris, now it's private jets, you know, and the World Economic Forum. The point is, as John F. Kennedy said when announcing, you know, a trip to the moon, he said the point is to do the difficult things.
Yes.
And I'm no fan of JFK. You know, he invaded Vietnam. He invaded the
that turned out to be a lot more difficult than he thought it was going to be.
Well, yeah, and he invaded Marilyn Monroe. But, you know, the sense of fun...
Well, I don't think she was in any way objecting to that.
No, well... the sense of fun that the 60s era had, you know, is something we've so much lost today, especially among the youth.
Well, this is the thing. I mean, it's a sort of backward-looking cult, isn't it? You know, they'd like to go back to the time when we didn't have electricity and we didn't have modern technology, and yet, you know, their main sort of source of information comes from an iPhone.
Well, this is it, you know, and but as I say, you know, it's the guilty 40-somethings and 50-somethings in the elite, and you won't hear a speech from even Liz Truss attacking net zero. You will not hear that from her.
No, I don't understand. I really don't get it. One of these days I'm going to get it, but I don't know what it is that has somehow bewitched them all. But listen, good to talk to you, James. We'll talk to you for longer next time. James Woudhuysen there, a professor, no less, saying that, you know, nobody can understand. I mean, I like him. I can't understand this obsession with net zero. I wish somebody could explain to me why it is that we're supposed to be running down this ridiculous road.